Everyone, so now we are going to learn a small topic about the VLAN, how we can create the VLAN, how we can assign the port in the VLAN, how we can create the trunk between the two switch, why we need trunk also. So I will take one more switch. This one we already learned. What I will do, I will take one more switch and I will connect this switch from here to here. I will connect one more switch from here to here. And now let me remove this cable. I will delete this cable. I will delete this cable and I will connect the cable for this PC to this switch. Okay, so what I am saying here, I have one PC here and let me remove this also from here. So we will have each switch to PC like that. This is not in our syllabus, but just to have the idea, because in the coming classes we are going to discuss some advanced topic in the troubleshooting. So better to have the basic, how we can create VLAN, how we can assign port in VLAN, how we can create the trunk, because in our syllabus we have DTP. If you see in the syllabus paper, DTP we have this one. This is a DTP. Troubleshooting we have static dynamic. So directly we can do troubleshooting if you know CCNA, but we are going to learn what is a static DTP, what is dynamic, how we can configure what is DTP. We are going to discuss theory and we are going to do some lab, then we are going to look for the troubleshooting lab. So no need to worry, we are going to discuss from basic to advanced level. So now let's do, imagine I have switch 1, I have another switch, switch 2. I have two switches, okay, and you have one department. I can take any symbol here. Example, let me draw here. This is the why this PC is anyhow some issue with here. It will go backside, but no issue. So what I will say here, this PC3 we will put in the VLAN 3. First of all, why we can use the VLAN? Generally VLAN, virtual local area network, okay. Why we need this one? VLAN is used to reduce the broadcast from in the network. VLAN is used to reduce the broadcast in the network. We should not have broadcast in our network, else our network performance will go down. We know this one basic thing. So for security purpose also we can say layer 2 security. We can say this is a layer 2 security. If we create VLAN example, if we put this interface in the VLAN 10 and if we put this interface in the VLAN 20, so this 20, this guy cannot communicate with this guy because different VLAN cannot communicate. VLAN 10 will not communicate with VLAN 20. VLAN 10 will not communicate with VLAN 20. If we want to make the communication between different VLAN, we need to do inter VLAN. We will see that later, inter VLAN. But now just understand, we can say layer 2 security as a VLAN and we reduce the broadcast. So I want this guy to put in the VLAN 10. Imagine this is IT guy, okay, and this guy is maybe HR guy, and this is a VLAN 20. And here also we have one IT guy, that is VLAN 10, and this is a HR guy server, HR server, VLAN 20. So we need to put this in 20 so they can communicate. So first of all we need to create VLAN here and we need to create VLAN here and we need to put this interface, we need to put interface this one, this in VLAN 10, this is VLAN 20, and we need to put this interface as a trunk because this interface is going to carry the VLAN. This interface is going to carry the VLAN traffic, so we will make this interface as a trunk. So how we will do the configuration? We will take console 1 here for the switch. I will go here. I will go in the global configuration mode. How we will create the VLAN? Because recently one guy from our batch, they sent me message asking how we can create VLAN. That's why I am explaining here. He is working in the CCTV, I think, for camera VLAN. He want to configure one VLAN for camera, CCTV camera. So he has some confusion, that's why I am explaining, so everyone know that one now. So see here what I will do, I will write VLAN, just we need to write VLAN and give the number, whatever number. Example, if your manager told create VLAN 10 and give the name as IT, so I create VLAN 10, give the name as IT. And then your manager told create one more VLAN, give the number 20 and give the name as HR, so we done that one also. Now we have two VLAN. If you want to check how we will check, we will write do show VLAN brief. So by checking this one, what we have here, if you see we have one VLAN, we create two VLAN, right? But here it is showing only one VLAN. Some bug maybe in the switch, maybe we need to restart, but anyhow let me check again. Let me create again VLAN 20, name what we told HR. Let me check, show VLAN brief. Now it came. Okay, sometime we have issue, now it is there. Just now we created VLAN 10 and VLAN 20, we created two VLAN. Now I want to put the port also. If you see, we don't have any port here. Okay, we don't have any port here. If you see this place, all ports by default in the VLAN 1. So how we will assign? We need to move which port we need to move. This E0 by 0 should be which VLAN? Let me write here, this belongs to VLAN 10. VLAN 10, this one. And here if you see, let me divide this here, this is VLAN 20, this is VLAN 20. Okay, so VLAN 10 and VLAN 20, let me copy and paste this. This is also in the VLAN 20 and this is also in the VLAN 10. So we will assign now. I am here in the switch 1. I want to assign this interface E0 by 0. So how I will assign? I will go here, interface E0 by 0, and then I will write here switch port mode axis, and then I will write switch port axis which VLAN? VLAN 10. So now I put this interface in VLAN 10. If you want, you can write do show VLAN brief. If you check here, this interface move from the VLAN 1 to VLAN 10. Okay, so now we can do for other interface. I will write interface E0 by 1 here, and now I will write switch port mode axis, and then I am writing switch port axis VLAN 20 because I want to put the VLAN 20. If you don't know anything this one, let me explain. First of all, we need to go inside this interface. I go inside this interface. Then we need to make this as a axis port because before it is auto. So now I make axis. Then I need to put the VLAN in this one. So I go inside this switch. I will put this one in the VLAN 10, VLAN 20. So now this port, what is the port? This one E0 by 1. So this port is going to move from here to here. Okay, it will come here now. So let's see how we will check. We need to write do show VLAN brief, do show VLAN brief. So when we wrote, it move here already. If move here, it move here already, this one. So this is okay, done. Okay, no issue now. And if you want to check, you can check. These two guy cannot communicate. This guy will not communicate with this guy. This is the 1.1 cannot communicate 1.1 and 1.2. So we can verify. I will go to the PC4 I will ping here. Before it is working 1.1. Now it will not work because they both are in different VLAN. See, it is not working. So we are saying this is a layer 2 security. And also, if this PC broadcast, it will be in this area. It will not go here because this is different VLAN. So it reduced the broadcast. And now after that, what we will do, I need to put this interface. This is a E0 by 1. I need to put this interface in the trunk because if I did not put here trunk, it will pass only one VLAN. If I put this interface in VLAN 1, it will pass the VLAN 1 traffic. If I put this interface in VLAN 10, it will pass the VLAN 10 traffic. If I pass the VLAN 20 traffic, it will pass only VLAN 20 traffic. I want to pass all traffic, so I need to make this port as a trunk. So dynamic trunking protocol we are going to discuss in the coming classes. Now just we will see how we can make trunk. So now to make trunk, first of all we need to go to that interface. Okay, so interface E1 by 0. Okay, I am going inside that interface. Then I will write switch port in caps switch port trunk, because this is a layer 3 switch. If we have layer 3 switch, we need to write one extra command. We need to write switch port trunk encapsulation dot 1q. First command we need to write this one for layer 3 switch. If you are using layer 2, just we can write switch port mode trunk. If we are using layer 2, this one command is sufficient, this one. But if we are using layer 3, first we need to write this, then we need to write this to make as a trunk. And when we make as a trunk, example, when this interface we make as a trunk, automatically this interface is going to become as a trunk because of DTP. Dynamic trunking protocol is a protocol. When opposite side interface become as a trunk, automatically this interface is going to become as a trunk with the help of DTP. We are going to discuss DTP in the next class, or after that class we have in our syllabus. We will discuss theory and we will do the lab, troubleshooting lab for DTP in the coming classes, no issue. So now we will verify this interface become as a trunk or not. So now I will take the console of the switch 2. Okay, console of switch 2. So how we will take, we need to double click this one. So we will have the console of the switch 2. So in this switch 2, first of all I will go in the global configuration mode. I will create the VLAN 10. We give the name as a IT, and then we will create the VLAN 20 and we give the name as a HR, right? Same thing as we do. So this one we done. We created the VLAN. This one we learn in CCNA level. Already we learn. Okay. If you have question, no problem. You can ask. I will explain again. So this one, now we have the VLAN created in this one. Let me move this switch somewhere near, so I can keep this here. Okay. So this is my switch. I want to put this interface. What is the interface? E1 by 0. I think E1 by 0 is here. Oh. Let me check this one. Okay, we can remove. I can delete. I can connect the new. So we will have that one. Let me connect. Which interface is connected where? I need to check that one. E0 by 1. Okay. So what I will do, I will put this interface in the VLAN 10 now. So how we will put? First of all, we need to go to that interface E0 by 1. Okay, E0 by 1 we go there, and then I will write here switch port. We will write here switch port mode axis, and after that switch port axis, which VLAN 10. So I will write VLAN 10. I put that interface in VLAN 10. An example, I want to check which interface I have as a trunk. This is E0 by 0 is here. I want to verify just. So what I will do here, as I know I make this interface as a trunk, so automatically this is going to become as a trunk. So I need to verify. I will write show interface trunk. So it will show here E0 by 0 become as a trunk. If you see, this is auto. Auto means it become as a automatically it become as a trunk, and by using which protocol? 802.1q. So we are going to discuss. We have the protocol ISL and .1q in our syllabus. Also we have DTP. So here we are going to discuss that one. No need to worry. We are in the coming classes. We are going to discuss that one. So what we are saying here? Here we are saying this become automatically trunk. So this E0 by 0. So now E0 by 2 is our interface. So I will go inside that interface to put in the VLAN. Which VLAN? VLAN 20. E0 by 2. Okay. So which VLAN we have here? Switch port mode axis first of all. Then switch port axis VLAN 20. So we make this one. Now we can write show VLAN brief. So with this command we can check These two interface came here, and you can ping. Same VLAN will communicate, different VLAN cannot communicate. If you want to make the communication, you can make the communication. Example, this is 10, this is 10, so PC5 can ping to PC4. So you can go to PC5 and you can ping PC4 IP. PC4 IP is 192.168.1.2. So it is working. It is working. Pinging means it is okay. It is working fine, perfectly. So no issue, because same VLAN communicate, different VLAN cannot communicate. If I go here, I will type here like 1.1, it will not work because they are different VLAN. See, destination host unreachable. So what we learn here? We learn how we can create the VLAN, how we can assign the port, and how we can put this port as a trunk. Why make trunk? Because trunk interface is going to carry the multiple VLAN, and we have the tag here. The switch is going to put the tag. Switch is going to put the tag here. Some interview question we have here. Example, this PC is communicating. Switch will put the tag, and this tag will go here. This switch will remove the tag, and he will forward the packet. So in our next class we will see, no problem. When we do the DTP, we are going to look some more interview question. They are asking you question. Example, this is in the VLAN 20. This is also VLAN 20, and you have the switch. You are sending one frame from here to here. Do we have the tag to this frame or not? Can anyone answer this question? Anyone? Some of my students get this question in interview also. That's why I am asking. Let me repeat what is my question here. I am saying, imagine this PC is in VLAN 20, and this PC is also VLAN 20, and he is sending one frame from here to here. As we are saying, switch is putting one tag. Whenever we are sending frame, switch is putting the tag saying that this frame belongs to VLAN 20. So when we are putting from here to here, switch is going to put or not. If we are using same switch is going to put the tag or not. We are this.
No, sir.
No, yes, correct. He will not put tag. Why? Because same switch. If it is connected to another switch, then it will put the tag. So if we have tag, in tag it is mentioned that this frame belongs to VLAN 20, and when this tag come to this switch will read this tag, and he will remove that tag, and he will forward that one to VLAN 20, where we have VLAN 20, that place he will forward that frame. You need to remember, because in interview you will get these types of question also. So now we can end our section. So let me stop the recording here.